Hello everyone, it's Keenan here, and today we have a fantastic product to review, the brand new, first of its kind, Orion 7000. This overclocked and liquid-cooled bad boy is an entirely new product for Predator, so we're very excited to get an early look and explore what it can do. First of all, let me explain what the 7000 series is. You may be familiar with other Orion systems in the past. They came in 3000, 5000 and 9000 variants, each with their own set of specific components, sizes and consumers in mind. When you take a look at the number codes, there's an obvious gap in the product line. The previous 9000 will still top the charts in many performance areas, but where it gets interesting is that the 7000 takes a lot of those upsides, but with a significantly smaller chassis and a few upgrades thanks to some recent releases from Intel and Microsoft. If the 9000 is Superman, you can consider the 7000 Batman. You know, not as big and powerful, with a few extra gadgets and special moves under its sleeve. And of course, either would kick some serious ass. With the power it's packing, you can expect the 7000 to default to max settings on the cutting-edge AAA games, as well as get stellar frame rates on competitive multiplayer games, which is what you should expect when you pack industry-leading components into a PC. Who would have thought? Shall we take a look? The Orion 7000 boasts the newest next-gen Intel i7 or i9 processors, an upgrade over its big brother the 9000, up to an RTX 3090 graphics card, a possible 64GB of new DDR5 4000 speed RAM, again an upgrade over the 9000 in terms of performance as that has DDR4. It has Gen 5 PCIe capability, which is a very big deal when you consider the machine is upgradable and will offer you some future-proofing down the line when it's time to spice up some of the internals. In that vein, the 7000 can be configured with up to two PCIe NVMe SSDs and up to two 3.5-inch SATA 3 hard drives for all of your storage needs. In simple terms, very good stuff. Let's be real, modern AAA games are not exactly small, which is why having these storage options are not just a luxury, it's now a requirement, and a requirement that the Orion 7000 passes with flying ARGB colours. See what I did there, Ed?
Right.
With the internals out of the way, let's take a look at that beautiful case. The chassis itself is a bit more minimalistic than others, but that allows for the lighting to do the talking. Using the pulsar lighting via the Predator Sense app, you can customize your rig easily and however you like. With, listen to this, 16.7 million colors at your disposal. You can choose to put on a complex rainbow light show or keep it simple. I know we should care about the internals because that's what gets the business done. But for me, when I walk in my room late at night with the main lights off and I can see my setup in all of its RGB glory, it just makes me feel extra grateful. I'm currently going for that nice calm one colour setting, all dark purple. Oh, love it. Back to the 7000, the clean design of the shell pairs well with these tempered glass panels which display both the nasty hardware and pretty lights in beautiful fashion. But it doesn't just look good, these panels also feature EMI shielding coating, they are made out of a special conductive material that isolates electromagnetic interference and are IEC safety certified. This means your machine will not interfere with any devices around it, nor will it be interfered with. When you buy a PC, you expect it to be upgradable for the long haul. The Orion 7000 sets you up to be future-proof if and when you upgrade, and makes it so easy to do so. With a smart layout, I think you'll find the Orion 7000 to be very user-friendly. Let me show you what I'm talking about. This hot swap drive bay is mad. Not only does it make upgrading storage a breeze, but you can even transport massive games or work files by popping it in and out. I've never used a feature like this before, and now that I have, it's going to be very tricky going back to a PC without one. Speaking of unbelievably easy and convenient expansion, this case comes with a toolless design, so when it eventually becomes time to swap out your GPU, you can just pop open the case and get to it. And by toolless, Acer really mean it. No Allen keys, no Phillips screwdrivers where you lose all the bits to. Just hardware you can work with your hands. Perfect. Have you ever found yourself practicing the art of contortion, reaching for those rear USB ports at the back of your machine because you've run out of space at the front? Well, the Orion 7000 has another annoyance solved, as there are plenty of USB ports right at the front, so you don't have to do that anymore. A few key things to remember when talking about expandability. The case can support any graphics card up to 320mm long, and for cooling, the 7000 has a 120mm all-in-one CPU liquid cooler installed, and that can be upgraded to 240mm if you so desire. Finally, let's talk about the cooling solution in this modern monster. The Frostblade 2.0 fans don't only look pretty with the ARGB lighting, they put in the work. Two 140mm fans in the front with one 120mm in the back. These are designed to optimize airflow and reduce noise and vibrations thanks to sealed rifle bearings and arced fins. Same goes for the all-in-one liquid cooler for the CPU. Built with industry-leading components, you can expect it to minimize noise whilst you maximize your frames. And of course, it's synced with the same ARGB lighting as well. Can't forget that. Would anyone be surprised that the Orion 7000 can sustain real performance whilst under the most hardcore gaming conditions and multitasking? Because I'm not. So, that is everything we have to cover for the Orion 7000. If you'd like to make sure you don't miss out on any other first looks on brand new Acer Predator stuff, please make sure you hit the subscribe button. Let us know in the comments below why the 3090 was your favourite part of this new 7000 pre-build. I've been Keenan, thank you very much for watching, and see you in the next one.